So apparently Pokimane posted this on Twitter, which states, "This face makes more money than you'll ever see in your life." And I believe this is meant to be Pokimane without makeup, I think. I'm only stating this right now because I kind of wanted to explain this from perhaps the perspective of somebody who doesn't probably will ever make as much money as Pokimane does. But this does lead into something of a bit of an issue I kind of have that when people do stuff like this. The issue we have, ladies and gentlemen, is the fact that I don't doubt the fact that Pokimane probably does make far more money than, again, I ever will. And okay, well, so what? What if Pokimane does make more money than I ever will? Does that mean she's any better of a content creator? Does that mean she's any better as a person? Why exactly is some people? Okay, I think I have this strong idea that some people really do think that just because of what you have in terms of in terms of money, that's literally all that matters. And I think this is I think some people really do think it's the fastest way to win an argument, because if anybody tries to like say, you're ugly or your views and beliefs are nothing, all you have to do is, say something like, yeah, and I also have no mortgage and stuff like that. You could just say that, and apparently some people treat that as the beginning, middle, and ending of an argument. The problem I seem to have is that this seems a little reminiscent of certain other problems that Pokimane has sort of like had in the past with Keemstar, where, in fact, I'll describe to you exactly what it is, because this is the biggest sort of response that she got, and this dude was literally on a roll. He's called 3 Year Letterman, so I'll get into it. Doubt that. I have better things to do than sit around watching a British cartoon like Pokemon all day. I'm a 1%er who rakes in 35.03 hours in dollars, plus beat Benny's, a cell phone, and a company car. Fully loaded 2011 Taurus. 22.6 thousand likes. Then Pokimane responds, and never mind, Pokimane has done this in the past where she will respond to things if she immediately thinks, wait, hang on a second, there's somebody out there who's actually sort of got a very valid response to what I'm saying. Because this is in tune with some things that Pokimane has done in the past. I'm not gonna get away from that. Doubt that. I have better things to do than sit around watching a British cartoon like Pokemon all day. I'm a 1%. You see, what Pokimane just does is that she literally copies the exact same response and then posts it and then gets nearly 10,000 likes for it. Pokimane is one of those people who will literally copy and paste something, and simps will follow it because apparently that's what people like to hear. That's what they want her to say. You can make Pokimane almost say anything if she thinks it's going to make her look good and popular. And that's the really shitty part about, I think, all of this. Pokimane will not only say stuff that will make her popular, but she'll also say bad things, obnoxious things, let's say, and she will continue to get attraction either way. Because apparently Pokimane must have looked in the Eric Bischoff autobiography, Controversy Creates Cash, and I'm not going to be the first to deny it's got up to 22.7 thousand from 3 Year Letterman right now. But anyway, 3 Year Letterman responds again by saying, I'm going to recommend you drop the sarcasm right now. I'm a youth football coaching legend. And I literally couldn't turn a door handle this morning because I have so many championship rings. I'm guessing you turn door handles with ease. Nearly 20,000 likes. And if it's gonna make you guys feel any better about this, because I will certainly say, I'm not entirely sure if like bragging or stuff like that is the best response either. But I suppose it's the only way, like, possibly to someone was responding to Pokimane this way. But then here's just some of the others. That is fine. I truthfully do not care about having millions of dollars and my mental health would suffer severely and I had to live online in the spotlight every single second of my life. Now, you see, that's a perfectly good response because I recently heard about about Bella Porch when she was like growing up in the Philippines and when she had to like work on a farm at a very young age, and I heard all of that, and that shit was fucked up. I heard a lot of her childhood was fucked up, and because it was almost akin to almost like child labor, I almost want to call it. But the problem is that I do understand that Pokimane sort of like lives in the fact that her family have always kind of like wanted to push her to do stuff like chemical engineering and to be really, really. There was a lot of very high expectations to put on Pokimane, but I'm almost kind of wondering at this point, has there something that been like happening between Pokimane and her family? Because why exactly would she come out and make this boast? Because this doesn't seem quite. This seems a bit. This is very, very strange for her to do. I wouldn't imagine her intentionally going this way. I mean, she has said like some pretty things that make you go before, but there is a lot of stuff here that I don't understand why. Because Pokimane does respond to quite a few comments that come down here. I mean, someone called Tina Kitten says, "So true, RT for clear skin and $1 million." And then someone responds with, she responds with, "I will hand deliver both of these things to you, sunlight, dollar, cash." But, okay, I think I'm just going to sort of like bring an end to this because I'm just going to say this right now. Sorry, I had to clear my throat there. Pokimane, I'm just going to state for the record right now, it doesn't matter. If you make more money than I ever do for the rest of my life, you know what? Prince Andrew had millions of pounds, call it what you will, and guess how much he had to auction off to make his apparent, case go away, including having to dip into the pockets of Her Majesty the Queen. Can I just also make another point about this Pokimane, because I literally I'm concerned, like, what was the reason behind this? Because I think Pokimane gets this reputation of being a very savage career woman, and but what motive is there behind this? Is the idea behind this just to create controversy, or is this the idea that perhaps, you know what, maybe it doesn't matter what you look like, you're gonna make money? Is that what the idea behind this is? I'm a little bit curious as to what the idea was behind this. 2, why did Pokimane think that she wasn't going to get anything except a very mixed reaction? And 3, do you think this will even change or matter or whatsoever? Oh, and 4th, this is sort of like leaking into a little bit of previous behavior that I have sort of like seen out of Pokimane, and this is usually how she does deal with controversies, by almost ignoring them or creating one response and then dropping the whole case. But her response to the biggest one from Letterman Coach was literally copy and paste the exact same response, and that's apparently it. I apologize for this. I've been getting like a cough for the last couple of days, but yeah, I'll just say this verbatim right now. Pokimane, I just hope you don't like screw yourself over, because let me tell you something right now, Pokimane. They say it's very lonely at the top, but Pokimane, that's only because you haven't looked down yet. You haven't looked down to the mountain you've climbed up, and it would be a dreadful shame for you to fall all the way back down it. But at the same time, that doesn't mean you're completely invincible. This is the sort of thing I used to give XQC a bit of stick about for the last 2 years. But you know what? I still think he's... I still think he would know better than not to do stuff like this. I'm just saying that right now, Pokey, because, just careful what you say. That's all I've got to say.